Now, lawyer Justice Srem-Sai has resurrected the debates for Ghana to have an early election to create adequate time to deal with election disputes before a legitimate president is sworn in on January 7. This comes after the National Democratic Congress rejected the results in the just-ended election, indicating a possible suit. Lawyer Srem-Sai indicates the 42-day timeline set by the Supreme Court could be challenged if more aggrieved citizens also sue. He says an October or November election date is a suitable solution to allow for a second round to be held if necessary and still have time for a smooth transition before January 7. He was speaking on the legal show, The Law, with Samson Ladi.
So, Professor Kokwasa has been arguing that we should have made it in such a way that the swearing in doesn't happen until the case is over, so that you don't have to swear in a president, and if the case, the one who has sued wins, then you have to do it all over again.
Yes, so that would require that we hold the election earlier than we have been
holding. Like they tried to do.
Yeah, with amendments. That would have been a perfect situation. You know, at the time they were drafting the constitution, if you read the commentaries, the reason they brought the election so close to the end of term was a situation where you don't want someone who has, lost power, who is outgoing, let me put it that way, having to do so much before the new person comes in.
Right.
And I think the democracy has entrenched itself in a way that we can cater for that. So for Professor Sari's good view, which I think is good to apply, then we need to pull back the election to somewhere, maybe November or even October. Then we can.
So actually the thing that Parliament was trying to do was to bring the election to November.
Precisely.
Okay.
But we all saw what happened. The little challenge here is about not allowing, those who have the locus, the standing to bring this kind of action. I think the Constitution says a citizen.
Any citizen at all.
Yes, so what if more than one citizen brings a petition with different grounds? The question still remains, how is the court going to manage this situation to meet its 42 days? So, for example, if the challenger, the main person who is challenging the election, let's say, in this case, let's assume President Mahama is challenging the election, and then NDC also files an independent suit, and maybe you put in one. How do we reconcile this? Because I think the reason behind limiting the parties in this CI is to enhance the speed of the trial, because when you have too many parties, as we saw the last time, NDC would cross-examine, then after that, John Mohammed's lawyers will cross-examine, and then they will respond. So it delays the trial, but I was looking for something that would also pre-organize this possibility of having these people to bring the suit. And also then another question arises, if there's a measure.
What you're talking about, there could be consolidation, right?
Yes.
So if there are more than one citizen has filed to challenge the presidential election, then all those people, their suits will be brought together as one. Then the time will begin to run.
Yes, consolidation doesn't take away the issue of lawyers
multiplicity.
For their
I get it.
So all the lawyers for all the five will have their chance to cross-examine whoever and to submit their, so there is objections here and there. I was looking for something that could actually cater for that situation. And if there is one, then on the other side too, do you restrict citizens' right to bring this action to some, So these are some of the challenges that we
No, but could they have made a law that says that only one citizen should bring a case, or not more than two citizens?
That also will cause some grave injustice to everybody. So then, well, let's see how it plays out when the realities are happening.
Like they say,
you can't make law to cater for every situation, but if the situation arises, you can apply common sense and law to make sure that we advance the cause of justice.